Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 223 pounds, he is the World Wrestling Federation European Champion, Matt Hardy.
I think you hit the nail on the head Thursday. Not only does Matt have European gold, but he's got Lita.
I dare Lita just wants to look bad. I'm begging her. It's just, you know, she looks great. I mean, and that Euro gold looks great around Matt's waist, but I kind of like Lita's waist a little better, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you there.
She's got a similar waist to you, because as we pointed out, you're built like a small woman.
No, thanks. The Hardy Boys tag team specialist as former tag team champions, now with individual gold. Jeff with the light heavyweight title, Matt Hardy with the European title.
No doubt, I mean, the Hardys, everybody's happy in the Hardy world. They got it all. They got everything. Looks, youth, energy, strength, gold, and a hot girl.
And a kiss from Lita to start things off for Matt Hardy, going one-on-one with Billy Gunn here in this matchup. European title on the line, Sunday Night Heat. Folks, don't forget, tomorrow night, Raw is War, 9/8 Central on TNN, coming to you live from the Richmond Coliseum in Richmond, Virginia. And I tend to believe that Mr. McMahon and Stone Cold Steve Austin Taz will not be in pleasant moods.
Oh, of course not.
Wait a minute, roll up. He may have him here in a kick out.
Of course they won't be, what an arm drag. Of course they won't be in pleasant moods. The Bionic Redneck and Mr. McMahon, they've been miserable a lot lately.
Well, they thought they had the table set. They thought they had the plot and the plan ready to win the tag team titles on SmackDown. But miraculously, Chris Benoit, Chris Jericho stuck it to McMahon Austin yet again.
Sure did.
And how ironic was it that Chris Benoit pinned Stone Cold Steve Austin with a little tug of the tights, much like Austin used to defeat Benoit on SmackDown 2 weeks ago.
What goes around comes around, Cole. Well, look at this matchup here. I've been looking forward to it because, as we all know, Matt Hardy is fast as lightning in that ring, but so is Billy Gunn, and Billy Gunn's a lot bigger than Matt.
Well, you're seeing the quickness from Matt Hardy right there, the European champion, in control as the one Billy Gunn decides to take a little time out, time to regroup in this big matchup.
Well, that's the experience of the one Billy Gunn. He's been in that ring a little more years than Matt Hardy has, so he knows to just chill out and break it down a little bit.
I'll tell you, Billy Gunn is a hell of a competitor. He is a tremendous athlete. He has won the King of the Ring in the past. And Matt Hardy, well, he took his eye off Billy for 1 second, and Billy countered with a clothesline. And there's the veteran Billy Gunn taking advantage of every situation.
No doubt. Billy Gunn's a smart dude, man. He knows that Matt's fired up. He's got the Euro gold. He's got Lita by his side. Caught him sleeping there, and next thing you know, Matt's getting his face smashed with the steel.
A very aggressive Billy Gunn in this matchup. He wants the European title. Winning that here tonight, Taz, would really jumpstart, or I should say, reinvigorate Billy Gunn's career.
No doubt.
Oh, look at this. Nice neck breaker. Slamming Matt to the canvas.
He's got him, Cole. He's got him.
Leg. And did you see how quick? Here we go again. Another cover, another kick out. Another cover by Billy Gunn. And an aggressive Billy Gunn really wants to win the European title.
Billy looks more aggressive than usual. Speaking of aggressive, that's aggressive.
You think this aggressive style by Billy Gunn is taking the champion off his guard a little bit?
I think so. I definitely think so. I don't think he realized Billy Gunn would come at him this hard.
And the one Billy Gunn in control with the European title on the line. Mick Foley, the guest host here for Heat tonight. WWF New York. Mick will be back in a little bit. Elbow to the sternum by Billy Gunn. And he is wearing out Matt Hardy. Cover again and a kick out.
I'll tell you, Billy is extremely aggressive tonight on Heat.
Billy using his power game to his advantage against the much more agile, much more quick Matt Hardy. Matt trying to battle back with shots to the midsection. You can see the look of concern on Lita's face outside the ring. And Billy Gunn is really taking it to the champion here.
Talking about that quickness, Cole, you're right. Matt Hardy is a little bit quicker than Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn, I've never been in a ring with Billy, but Billy, from what I've been told, is extremely quick in there, and I can see it in him.
Well, for his size, he goes 6'6", weighs a good 269 pounds, and Matt Hardy plants him. It could be over.
Have him.
The cover, 2. Billy Gunn just gets his shoulder up. Referee Chad Patton was on a way down for a count of 3.
That was instinct, Cole. He kicked out on instinct because he don't even know where he is right now, Billy Gunn.
And Matt going for the twist of fate. Tremendous counter by Billy. Matt rolls him up. Could have him. Hook to the legs and a kick out again.
Matt went into that sunset flip. That was nice. Nice pinning combination. Looking for a backslide here.
And can he get him over? He does. Backslide to Billy. There's 2, and Billy kicks out. And Billy follows it up with a clothesline. Matt Hardy is not going to win a power game with Billy Gunn.
No.
He's going to have to win this matchup with finesse.
No doubt about it. Billy Gunn is extremely powerful, big and strong. He looks extremely intense tonight. I like it.
Now, Billy Gunn realizes that perhaps Taz, he was one of the greatest tag team champions in the history of the World Wrestling Federation. A tremendous athlete. But perhaps Billy Gunn feels that his career needs a jump start. Nobody home. Matt Hardy, the champion, wisely rolls out of the way. Kick to the midsection. Matt, the fate! Twist of fate by Matt Hardy. Rolls him over. Got him. Matt Hardy retains the European title. Billy Gunn made one mistake, and it was a fatal one.
European champion, Matt Hardy.
Good point, Cole. Billy Gunn made a big mistake, though, because his face smashed into that steel pole. And then Matt popped off the twist of fate.
And now the celebration for Matt and Lita. Matt retains the European title in what was a tremendous matchup here on Sunday Night Heat. Well, Billy Gunn not too pleased. I think he's saying hell of a job. Great sportsmanship for Billy Gunn and Matt Hardy. Wait a minute! What the hell is he doing? Holy! Billy Gunn with the one and only to Matt Hardy!
Yeah, I love it!
What the hell is Billy Gunn doing?
He's turning it up. That's what he's doing. That's what the one needs to do. He just turned it up a notch.
Well, he turned it up with the one and only. Really, Matt Hardy caught Matt and Lita by surprise.